Hey everybody, this is Alex Brooks, and if you're watching this video, there's a good chance you have just become a new customer. So congratulations, we're excited to have you on board. The goal of today is really to teach you some basic functions of how to use our tool. So you'll have a really clear understanding. But the first thing is the login page. This is probably one of the first pages you'll see. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and ideally this would be your email and some password that you come up with or we generate for you, but you can always change it. But I'm going to go ahead and log in. So now I'm logged in, and you can kind of see the activity of what is going on. So one of the first things I really want to show you is how do you actually create a contact. So for the most part, depending on your plan, there's a good chance you won't have to do this. But if you are doing this, there's a couple ways where we can create contacts. So number one, we can import contacts in bulk, which if we went that route, I'm not going to actually import anything right now, but I just want to show you at a high level what that looks like. We usually work with CSV files. So if you have like an Excel file, all you have to do is get it converted. Then we go in here and click and find an Excel file that we want to add with our list of contacts, and then we'll go ahead and add it and import it. So now there's another way that you can actually add contacts. This one we showed you in bulk, but if you were just individually adding contacts, here's how we would do it. So we'd scroll to the top right-hand corner, obviously after we've already clicked contacts, and just add a contact. Every contact needs to have an email, so you're going to have an email that goes along with them. First name, last name, and number is not required, but if you want to add it, you can. And then you add an organization if the organization doesn't already exist. So that's how you add a contact manually. Now with contacts, obviously every contact isn't the same, and depending on what your business does, you're going to have segments or ways to kind of set customers up or contacts in different areas. So in this video, we're just going to touch lightly on this. With later videos to come, we'll go into a little more detail. So if you have contacts that fit different type of criteria, you're able to create tags, which we won't go into right now, but I'll just show you at a very high level how we would add a tag. So we type in whatever we want. We can separate it by comma if we wanted to add more tags, and then we just click this button and add. So the next part that I want to share with you guys is how to create an email. So there's two ways to go about it. For now, we're just going to show you the way with automations. So if you click on automations, which all this is kind of like your bar where you can pretty much navigate to anywhere from here. We have the option in the top right-hand corner to create an automation. I'm just going to show you what this looks like. We're not going to actually create an automation. We'll jump into one of our existing ones. So all you do is click here if you're trying to create a new one. They have tons of pre-built automations that we could use, based on the given scenario, or you can create one from scratch. But for this purposes, we are just going to go with an existing automation that we already have. So as you can see, there's a series of emails going on right here. What I want to show you guys is how to create a new email. We're going to, this, I'll delete this after, but I want to at least show you. So as you open that up, so let's go back through that because I went through pretty fast. So as you can see, in this journey, it already has a ton of emails. If you want to add an email anywhere within this journey, which this is what this is called, then you just hit the plus sign. And as you can see, you have a ton of options right here. But for this training, we're just going to focus on sending email. So you can see I clicked on send an email option. We have the option to use one of our pre-existing emails or create a new one. I'm going to create a new one, and we'll come up with the title, New Test Email. Now it's going to take us to a place where we can choose from tons of templates. So here are some of the pre-existing templates that we have already built. Whatever you want to choose, all you do is you click. You have the option to preview templates. In this case, we're going to go ahead and just use this template, testing email campaign. I'm just coming up with a subject. We can always come back and change this. So we'll give it a second to load. And then it'll take us to the email template that we just decided to choose to go with. So the cool thing about here is you can edit and change the text in any of these boxes if you really want. I'm not going to really do anything here, but I just want you to see. And when you're finished editing this email, you click next, and it takes you to the next part of the email structure that you want to work on. So as you can see, we have the option to revisit and change this email subject line. And we also can change the name of the actual email that we'll see in the campaigns. And that's pretty much it for what I wanted to show you guys in this first video. There will be more videos that will go in more depth, but if you guys have any questions or at any time, you can definitely reach out to me, alexb@entreprov.com. That is my personal email. And if you're a client, there's a good chance you already have it. So have an awesome day.